doing again. You know, one thing that we didn't really touch upon when we were talking about the usage of the tomahawks and the weapons is a lot like the basic 45s that we do in San Soo. You are not going to throw small little punches, just like if you're using a weapon. I'm not going to throw little chop, little chop, little chop. If a person is even wearing a heavy leather coat, it may not penetrate a little bit. But if I am sinking this thing and I'm stepping in, I'm using my big rotation, big circles, I am more than likely going to get through whatever it is. If he is putting an arm up in front of me, that arm will probably no longer be an issue. If I'm using a knife, the same thing. If I'm making a slashing cut, if I make a little jab like this, it's not going to be that effective. Not as effective as if I slash and then right after that I come back down with now I'm using this as a stabbing tool with this as a slashing tool. So every time that I'm taking a swing, I guess the best comparison is when you go to the carnival and you're trying to make that little weight hit that top belt. You watch people do that all the time. Some of them, they hit a little bit. Some of them hit a little bit. Some of them start to use their legs, and then sometimes you'll see people and they'll take a big old huge swing to the back and it will come around and they will sink down and deliver. Okay, if you were truly fighting in a really serious situation, you would finish that guy. Right? It's going to be every bit of power you have. And once again, just like in your big forms, if one hand's extended, the other hand's going to be back to maintain our balance. If I am left foot forward, I would generally like, if my heavy strike, to be in a right striking position. Because if I am here, I am more prone to go over, lose my balance. If I am striking right hand over left foot, I'm going to be a little easier to keep my balance. I'm going to be a little easier to sink. Plus when I come back, now I'm in a better position. Once again, because like I said, if I'm just coming down to stab here, and I miss a little bit, I am pretty prone to going over. So like I said, if I was striking right hand over left, same thing here. If I'm right hand over, this is going to be a little stronger. This is not going to be as effective because once again, I could lose my balance. So, like I was trying to say, most importantly, you're going to need that full radius of that cut. So like I said, if you are swinging, if it is an uppercut, once again, you're going to need to get your body to drive it up. If it is down, which is going to favor gravity, which is probably going to be your best cut, it's going to be down. It's going to be a heavy hammer. Left hand's going to lead. Left elbow is going to pull out of the way, thereby pulling the right hand forward and delivering your blow. And once again, remember that as weapons go, if these things, and some people think that, well, if I was really delivering these things, they perhaps could get stuck into something. Well, if for some reason this got stuck and you could not retrieve it, you could always use it as a handle in that particular target that you had stuck it in. So just as with these tomahawks, they have a little hook on the back, so I could actually go out and hook somebody on the back of the head and bring them in and then do a stabbing number. If for some reason this thing got stuck in somebody, I'll just use it to tow them around a little bit and eventually it's going to come loose. So once again, like I was saying, big radius, big cut. Try to keep your balance so you're not too far nose over knees. Heavier strikes are going to be more efficient if you're left leg out, striking down with your right hand if you're a righty. If you're a left-hander, your harder strike is going to be left hand coming down over your right with your right hand then back for your right knife strike, so that way once you've struck here you come back up with the blade and back down you come. Once again, same thing, striking, striking, poking, striking. So anyways, like I said, just another little helpful tip on how to use the magic tomahawk. Try to remember, don't stick yourself with it and make the big cut. Thank you.
Nel cielo kono kagi